everyone. Hello. If you guys don't know this voice by now, then why are you listening to this, watching this video on YouTube or listening to the audio podcast on Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music Podcast. What is up, guys? It is James, aka Jimmy Pancakes 20 here, back to do another video/podcast for you. And in this video/podcast, I'm joined again by my co-host, Marcia. So, Mom, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And this video/podcast is going to talk about everything that we are going to be doing the weekend when we go to Midsummer Scream. We're going to talk about everything that we're going to be doing, everything that we're going to be filming, and stuff like that. So this is going to be a little something so you guys understand exactly what we're going to be doing. We have most of the stuff that we're going to be doing, but some of the stuff we're not saying in the video because it's not a guaranteed. So there's going to be maybe some surprises in the videos that are going to be coming out next week/podcast that may surprise you. But this is just a basic breakdown of things that we know for sure that we are going to be doing as of right now. But things may change. But just wanted to let people know. So, Mom, are you ready to talk about Midsummer Scream?
I am totally ready.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of the Midsummer Scream
Breakdown.
That's what I'm going to call it. Breakdown. For 2024. So, if people want to know what hotel we're staying at, but unfortunately, we're going to keep that a secret because we want people to be surprised of what hotel we're staying at. So we are going to be checking into our hotel tomorrow, Friday the 26th. And at this hotel, they offer some tours. So our plan is to either do one or two tours because at this hotel that we're staying at, they have discounts for guests that are staying at the hotel for certain tours that they offer. So we're going to try to do at least one or two of these tours depending on what time we get there and all that, and if the tours are sold out. It just depends. So it's either going to be one of the tours or two tours. That's what our game plan is.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also going to be doing a video showing the entire room of the hotel room that we're staying at. And we're staying there on Friday night, on Saturday night, and then we're checking out on Sunday night. So that's going to be one video that we're doing, is the hotel that we're staying at. So that's going to be one video that's going to be for Midsummer Scream weekend. Then on Saturday is going to be the first day of us being at Midsummer Scream. And we're probably going to get there around 8:30, maybe 9, because that's when they start doing the check-in for the Golden Bat passes. That's what we have, so kind of the VIP passes.
Or maybe we'll get there earlier. Who knows?
But we're planning to get there between 8:30 and 9. That's the game plan for Saturday because we have early admission to Midsummer Scream on both days. So for Saturday, the hours for Midsummer Scream for going back people is from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then general admission for Saturday is 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So
basically, we get in an hour early.
Yes. And then hours for Sunday is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for going back people, and then 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. for general admission on Sunday. So, on Saturday, we are going to be going to walk around the
Exhibit hall.
Exhibit hall. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to look for. We're going to catch up with some of our friends that we know are going to be there. And then we're also going to be going to check out the Hall of Shadows. And then we are trying to decide on what panel we're going to go to, or we might split up. Because Marcia and I want to go to the Queen Mary Dark Harbor panel, which is on Saturday. It's going to be in the Grand Ballroom from 3:30 to 4:30. But also that same day, they're doing a panel talking about the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review, and it's called Rocking with Beetlejuice, and it's in the smaller stage, which starts at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, so an hour. So either we're gonna skip the Beetlejuice one, and we're gonna both go to the Queen Mary panel,
or we're going to split up, and I'll go to the Dark Harbor panel, and James will go to Beetlejuice Graveyard Review.
And then she'll film some of the thing for the Queen Mary that I'm going to add to the footage, and I'll film the Beetlejuice panel. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing on Saturday. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to do day one of Midsummer Scream, where we're going to add... we're going to do a day one for Saturday. So everything that we film on Saturday is going to be one giant video for... It's going to be called Midsummer Scream Day 1. And we might add a little bit of footage of the Hall of Shadows in that Day 1 footage. And then talking about the Hall of Shadows, we're going to film every single attraction that's in there and everything in there. And that's going to be its own separate video, which is going to be titled Midsummer Scream 2024 Hall of Shadows. And it's going to be one long video where it's going to show all of the
mini haunts
and everything that's going to be in there. So far, that's going to be 3 videos for Midsummer Scream that weekend. And then on Sunday, we're going to do called Midsummer Scream Day 2, everything for Sunday. So, first thing that I want to tell you is that on Sunday at the Universal Products and Experience booth, between 12 and 1, Mr. John Murdy is going to be signing exclusive merchandise for Monsters 2, like the maze that was announced that's coming to Hollywood. And it's going to be only for the first 100 guests. So Marcia and I are going to plan to get there so we can get our tickets. And they're going to start doing the tickets at 11 a.m. And then the signing is going to be from 12 to 1. So an hour early. Only an hour. And it's going to be only for the first 100 people. So that's going to be probably the first thing that we do on Sunday.
Right.
And then we don't really have that much panels that we want to do. The only panel that we're going to be doing
is the Halloween Horror Nights panel.
Halloween Horror Nights panel, which is going to close out the event for us for Sunday. And the panel is going from 5 to 6 p.m. And the convention is over at 6. But sometimes the Universal panel, the Halloween Horror Nights panel, sometimes goes over. So
I remember a couple years ago, it went way over.
It was almost 2 hours long. almost 2 hours. So, yes. So that is what the general plan is. And then there's going to be a day 2 of Midsummer Scream video. So that is what the general plan is. So I'm going to break down again the 4 videos / podcasts that are going to be coming out next week. We're going to have our we're going to have our hotel video for Friday. So that again is going to be the 1 or 2 tours that we're doing, walking around the hotel and the room that we're staying in. That's going to be one video. Then we're going to have our day 1 at Midsummer Scream video, which is going to feature a little bit of the Hall of Shadows in that. And then we're going to have our Hall of Shadow video, which is going to be one long video showing all of the haunted houses that are in the Hall of Shadow. And they also have the slider show in there, which we're going to catch, which I'm going to be filming that. So that's going to be all in one giant video. And then the final video that will be coming out is our day 2 video, which is going to be for Sunday at Midsummer Scream. So after all those videos and panels are going to be out, which are going to be coming out next week, then I think the following week is when we are going to do our Midsummer Scream 2024 review, talking about everything, our experience there, what we liked, what we disliked, and what we think they could improve on, and what things we did like from this year. And that video / podcast will come out the week after. So in about 2 weeks, that video / podcast will be coming out. And then from there, more videos are going to be coming out. We know Halloween Horror Nights is coming up, so we're planning to go on opening day. But we're going to talk about that more in a future video / podcast. So that's pretty much the game plan for this week for Midsummer Scream. So a lot of content's going to be coming. I hope you guys are excited to look for that. So there you go. So yeah, Mom, any final thoughts before we wrap up this video?
I just can't wait to go to Midsummer Scream. The panels are going to be great. We're going to get a t-shirt or whatever he's passing out for the Halloween Horror Nights booth.
Yeah. I'm
excited about that, and I just can't wait. It's going to be a fun weekend.
It's going to be a fun weekend, too. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap up this video / podcast. We'll see you guys next week with all that footage that's going to be coming out in 4 separate videos. So I hope you guys are excited. Can't wait to meet anyone that I meet at Midsummer Scream. I'll shout you guys out in the videos. A couple of people I can't wait to meet. Some other YouTubers that I know are going to be there. So yeah, so you can follow my mom on her social media site, which is Twitter and Instagram, or Twitter, aka X, and Instagram. And you can follow me on all my social media sites, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and my new one, TikTok. So I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone for listening. And we will see you guys for the next video / podcast coming out next week for the 4 videos from Midsummer Scream and our hotel. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And we'll see you guys next week for the Midsummer Scream videos / podcast.